Do you know which hurricanes and tornadoes have caused the most destruction in America? Welcome, as we embark on a journey through the annals of American history, to chronicle the most powerful hurricanes and tornadoes that have left an indelible mark on the landscape and in the hearts of the people. From the roaring winds of Hurricane Katrina to the ravaging path of the Moore tornado, these destructive forces of nature have shaped our understanding of weather, our preparedness for disasters, and our resilience in the face of adversity. We'll delve into the eye of the storm, recounting the tales of these formidable events and the havoc they wreaked. We'll analyze their impact not just in terms of physical devastation but also the human toll and economic losses incurred. So brace yourselves as we venture into the whirlwind of the past, exploring the tempestuous history of these natural disasters. Let's dive into the history of these powerful forces of nature, starting from the earliest. In the early 20th century, the Great Galveston hurricane took the United States by storm. This cataclysmic event unfolded in the year 1900, a time when meteorology was still in its infancy and the concept of a hurricane warning was yet to be. The residents of Galveston, Texas, a blossoming city on an island, were blissfully unaware of the impending doom. The storm made landfall on September 8th with winds estimated to be well over 100 miles per hour. Storm surges rose to a staggering 15 feet, completely submerging the island. By the time the storm had passed, the city was left in ruins. Buildings, homes, and infrastructure were decimated, leaving a once vibrant cityscape reduced to a barren wasteland. But the destruction of the city was not the only tragedy. The human toll was even more devastating. Conservative estimates put the death toll at 6,000, but some sources suggest that as many as 12,000 people may have perished in the hurricane. This staggering loss of life was compounded by the fact that many of the bodies were never recovered, swept away by the storm surge or buried under the rubble. The aftermath was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Galvestonians were not deterred by this tragedy. They rebuilt their city, raising it from the ashes like a phoenix. They erected a seawall, 17 feet high and over 3 miles long, to protect their city from future storms. This monumental task was a testament to their determination and resilience. The Great Galveston hurricane serves as a chilling reminder of the raw, unbridled power of nature. It stands as a testament to our vulnerability in the face of such colossal forces. But it also highlights the indomitable spirit of humanity, our ability to endure, rebuild, and thrive in the face of adversity. This hurricane remains the deadliest in U.S. history, but it was just the beginning of a long list of destructive storms. The Great Galveston hurricane set a somber precedent, a stark reminder of the devastation that hurricanes can unleash, but as we will see, it was far from the last of its kind. Fast forward to 1925, the tri-state tornado left a trail of destruction across 3 states. The tornado, one of the most devastating natural disasters in American history, tore through parts of Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana on a fateful day in March. The tornado's path was a staggering 300 miles long, a record that still stands today. It wasn't just the length of the path that was remarkable, but also its width. At some points, the tornado was a mile wide, cutting a swath of destruction that was impossible to ignore. Now let's talk about the impact. The tri-state tornado was responsible for the deaths of 695 people, a death toll that remains the highest for any tornado in U.S. history. The tornado didn't discriminate. It took the lives of the young and old, the rich and poor, leaving a trail of grief in its wake. But the death toll only tells part of the story. Thousands more were injured, some severely, forever marked by the disaster. Homes, schools, and businesses were leveled, leaving entire towns in ruin. The damage was so extensive that in some areas, there was hardly a building left standing. In the aftermath of the tornado, communities came together to mourn and rebuild. It was a long, arduous process, but the resilience of the American spirit shone through. Despite the immense loss and destruction, people picked up the pieces and moved forward, a testament to the strength and perseverance inherent in us all. The tri-state tornado serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of preparedness. Weather forecasting and warning systems have come a long way since 1925, but the lessons learned from this devastating event continue to influence how we approach severe weather events today. The tri-state tornado still holds the record for the longest tornado path and the highest tornado death toll. As we delve deeper into the annals of American weather history, let's remember the lives lost and the communities forever altered by this devastating event. Jumping to recent history, Hurricane Katrina in 2005 caused unprecedented destruction. One of the most devastating hurricanes to ever hit the United States, Katrina carved a path of destruction across the Gulf Coast, primarily impacting Louisiana and Mississippi. The hurricane's wrath was felt most intensely in the city of New Orleans, where levee breaches resulted in catastrophic flooding. Close to 80% of the city was submerged underwater, trapping many residents in their homes and leading to a significant loss of life. The death toll from Hurricane Katrina was staggering, with over 1,800 lives claimed. This made Katrina one of the deadliest storms in U.S. history, a grim title it still holds to this day. The loss of life was compounded by the immense physical destruction, with homes, businesses, and entire communities wiped off the map. But the devastation didn't end there. The economic impact of Hurricane Katrina was equally catastrophic. It's estimated that the hurricane caused approximately $125 billion in damage, making it one of the costliest natural disasters the United States has ever faced. The aftermath of Hurricane Katrina was marked by a massive and complex recovery and reconstruction effort. The storm highlighted significant flaws in disaster preparedness and response, leading to sweeping changes in how the United States handles such events. In the years since Katrina, the Gulf Coast has worked tirelessly to rebuild and recover, yet the storm's legacy remains. It has forever changed the way we think about hurricanes and our vulnerability to them. Hurricane Katrina was a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of disaster preparedness. It underscored the need for effective evacuation plans, robust infrastructure, and the ability to quickly and efficiently respond to such devastating events. Katrina's lessons continue to influence how we approach and prepare for hurricanes, a testament to its lasting impact. In the end, the story of Hurricane Katrina is one of resilience in the face of immense tragedy. It is a story that continues to resonate, reminding us of the power of nature, the importance of preparedness, and the indomitable spirit of the communities that weathered the storm. More recently in 2017, Hurricane Harvey caused widespread flooding and damage in Texas. This weather monster, born in the Atlantic Ocean, quickly escalated to a Category 4 hurricane before making landfall near Rockport, Texas. The Lone Star State had no idea of the devastation that was about to unfold. Harvey's winds, reaching speeds of 130 miles per hour, were destructive, but the real disaster came from the relentless rain. The storm stalled over Texas, pouring down for days on end. Houston, the fourth largest city in America, found itself in the crosshairs of this unprecedented rainfall. Streets turned into rivers, homes were submerged, and countless lives were uprooted. The floodwaters didn't discriminate. They seeped into every nook and cranny, affecting rich and poor neighborhoods alike. The city was paralyzed. People were trapped in their homes, on their roofs, waiting for rescue. The Coast Guard, the National Guard, and countless everyday heroes worked around the clock, undertaking daring rescues to save their fellow Texans. When the rain finally ceased, the scale of destruction was staggering. More than 100 people lost their lives to Harvey, over 300,000 structures were damaged, and around 500,000 cars were destroyed. The storm displaced over 30,000 people, pushing them into shelters, into uncertainty. But the devastation didn't stop at the Texas border. Harvey continued its destructive path into Louisiana, reminding us of the havoc caused by Hurricane Katrina just 12 years prior. The economic toll of Harvey was equally catastrophic. Initial estimates put the damage at a whopping $125 billion, tying it with Katrina as the costliest hurricane in U.S. history. The cleanup and recovery process would take years, and for some, life would never be the same. As we've seen, hurricanes and tornadoes have caused significant destruction in America. It underscores the importance of being prepared for these natural disasters. From the Great Galveston hurricane to Hurricane Harvey, these storms have shaped American history. They've left a trail of devastation, but also resilience, as communities have come together to rebuild and recover. We've journeyed through the catastrophic impact of the Galveston hurricane of 1900, the long path of destruction left by the tri-state tornado in 1925, and the overwhelming floodwaters brought by Hurricane Katrina in 2005. We've also felt the relentless rain and flooding from Hurricane Harvey in 2017. These natural disasters, in all their fury, have underscored the immense power of nature and the vulnerability of our human world. They've also highlighted the importance of preparedness, the value of early warning systems, and the necessity of swift and effective evacuation plans. As we continue to face the threat of these powerful storms, We must remember the lessons from the past and always be prepared for the future.